Hi, this is Vijay Bambani and I'm recording this video with a great deal of excitement, especially since it is triggered by somebody who's one of the most popular, powerful and influential people in the world. I'm talking of Elon Musk, Tesla's charismatic head. I somehow equate him with Tony Stark of Iron Man, an engineer, innovator, and inventor of SpaceX, rockets, Tesla's electric vehicles, etc. And in a way, he basically fits the description pretty well. He can send asset prices soaring by mere statements or even tweets, which is exactly what happened on Wednesday last week when he was announcing Tesla's second quarter earnings. And during his forward guidance, he issued a statement which actually caused a great deal of excitement in the commodity markets. And hey, anything to do with commodity markets, I'm always interested. So what he said was that Tesla is looking to hire a great deal of fresh talent, engineers and skilled workers for Tesla's electric vehicles facilities. And more importantly, Tesla needs a great deal of high-grade, eco-friendly green nickel produced by ethical companies in great quantities. He even went to the extent of saying he's willing to sign gigantic contracts, long-term contracts for supply of nickel. Now, why he needs nickel is no rocket science. Currently, Tesla is using LFP batteries, which are lithium-ion based, and they use a lot of cobalt to basically power their batteries. And anybody who knows a little bit about air conditioners and laptops will tell you that the compressor in the air conditioner is the major cost of making the air conditioner, and your display or your screen of the laptop is a major component of the entire laptop. So also in an electric vehicle, the battery is at the heart of the cost structure. So to make a good battery, it has to work for a longer number of hours and cover a longer range per charge. And secondly, it should need fewer recharges in time and mileage terms. So Elon Musk has found that using nickel-based batteries as compared to cobalt lithium-ion batteries makes it a more viable proposition. It's A, cost-effective, and B, it gives a longer range. That's what he needs to make Tesla's electric vehicles more economically viable. And the commodity markets, sensing an opportunity here, priced the price of nickel 5% higher almost overnight. That's a big jump. To a commodity player, a hard assets player, hard assets are what commodities are called. To a hard assets player, 5% is money for jam. Commodities, unlike equities, are not multi-baggers. They don't rise as rapidly as equity shares do. Although once in a while, news-based triggers do force prices to jump up the way you are seeing silver and gold nowadays, the way you used to see 2 years ago in crude oil, and the way you've very recently seen in natural gas after Warren Buffett took over Dominion Energy. That's something that I covered in a previous video. So it immediately piqued my attention, and I decided to basically see if there was a trading opportunity available. And sure enough, I do sense a trading opportunity. Let me draw your attention to a previous video which I recorded last year, which generated a lot of heat and light. Heat and light to the extent that I got a lot of angry feedback from my friends in Malaysia. The title of the video was How I Called Malaysia's Bluff About Nickel Exports. Now, last year, Malaysia was threatening to ban exports of nickel from January 1st, 2020. in order to basically raise the price of nickel. Malaysia is a swing producer of nickel, and that's precisely what Elon Musk wants, by the way. So these two topics are actually interrelated. They're not different. So I said the Malaysians are bluffing. They need the money, and nickel is in abundant supply. They will not be able to control the price of nickel by putting a lid on their nickel exports. And sure enough, come 1st of January 2020, remember the corona pandemic was not really around that time. Come 1st of January 2020, Malaysia kept quiet. The entire export ban turned out to be a damn squib. So is the commodity market wrong in basically pricing nickel 5% higher? Or is there some justification in Elon Musk's statement triggering a 5% hike in nickel? Now, a UK-based research firm analyst has forecast that the lithium-ion battery industry, especially the electric vehicles battery industry, will demand 64% more nickel by 2025 as compared to what they are demanding in 2020. Remember, the base is the consumption of the battery industry for the electric vehicles, not the entire nickel demand globally. So there's a difference there. On the other hand, 60% of all nickel is actually used to produce stainless steel, and majority of which is for China's consumption. The Chinese economy is in a fall. The global economy is feeling the jitters, and the end users of steel, which is automobile, shipbuilders, construction, etc., are all likely to remain under pressure for at least this entire year, if not till the first few months of 2021. So on one hand, you have Elon Musk asking for more nickel, which should pull prices higher. On the other hand, you have major industries which consume nickel, which are not going to buy nickel as much as they did last year, which should pressurize nickel prices. This guarantees you one thing: higher volatility. Nickel prices will move up and down like crazy. Good time for traders to be around in the commodity markets. Now, if you have been a Weekly Cash Alert subscriber, you would have received a booklet called the Weekly Cash Blueprint. It's a 22-pager short booklet in which I have split the entire calendar year comprising 12 months into 12 compartments and given you an impact of the weather on each type of commodity which I have covered. If you've taken the pains to go through that 22-page booklet, and also if you've read my book, which has been published by Equity Master itself, I've covered that in a greater detail in the chapter in which I've covered nickel, you would know what's coming up next. Once the summer is over, once rains step in and then the autumn comes in, you know that nickel demand will go through its cyclical expansion or contraction. Do refer to this Weekly Cash Blueprint booklet and see what I'm getting at. On my part, I assure you, if there's a tradable opportunity coming up in nickel, which I'm very sure there is, there will be fresh videos, and prior to those fresh videos, you're going to receive alerts on your mobiles about trades here. So let's all thank Mr. Elon Musk, Tony Stark of the world, for giving us another fresh idea. On that optimistic note, I'll say goodbye till I meet you again in my next video. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please don't forget to click like on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the comment section, do let me know what you want me to record in my next video and what you thought about this video. Also, help me reach out to fellow traders to spread the cult of knowledge-based investments and trading. by referring my videos to your family and friends. Do take very good care of yourself, your health, your investments and trades, and your family. Vijay Bambwani is signing off for now. Thank you for watching. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my free email newsletter, Fast Profits Daily, and get my free guide, How to Trade Markets Like a Pro.